If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed their first ever MXbox LAN event, then click the MXB Coach link in the description to book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. Alrighty, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, in this video, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. It's not an original idea. I've seen people do it before. I think I've seen a few people do it before. But yeah, today we're going to be using ChatGPT to make us a KTM 450 outdoor setup for a pub lobby. Hopefully, it can make something that's capable of winning. And yeah, I'm just going to be typing in ChatGPT. It is purple because I tried it the other day to make sure it knows what MX Bikes is. And it does, so that's a good start. Otherwise, you know, this wouldn't work. But I'm going to just be typing in, can you make a KTM 450 motocross setup for, let's actually spell that right, for MX Bikes. Right, okay, sure. Setting up a KTM 450 motocross bike for optimal performance involves adjusting several key components like suspension, tyres, handlebars, and the engine. Here's a general setup guide. Don't think you can change handlebars. I don't really know why that comes up. But everything suspension-wise, the suspension on a motocross bike is crucial for handling comfort, especially for a KTM 450, which is a very powerful engine. Yes, it is indeed. But all of this suspension stuff, all of these, I'm going to be doing this exact. Some of it says, you know, use a Dunlop or a Michelin Starcross 5. I don't really think you have the choice, to be honest. I don't think you can choose a Michelin Starcross 5. And it also tells you handlebar bend. Like, do you want Pro Taper or Renfall, or KTM Flex bars? I don't think you can change in this, Mr. ChatGPT. Don't think any of this can be changed. It even tells you to use premium 91 octane fuel. But obviously we're going to change what we can change. Obviously we've got gear in here, 13 teeth, 14 teeth, or 50-51, which isn't too bad gearing. Either of them are pretty good gearing, to be fair. Don't think you can change brake pads, Mr. Game, or your brake fluids. But yeah, everything that it tells you, like setup wise, all this, PSI, it tells you PSI as well in tires. So all this I can change. But then it comes to all the random stuff, which is like using different brake fluid, which you can't change. But obviously I'll change it to exactly what I can. So yeah, let's load up bikes and let's make this setup. And hopefully it's capable of winning some races. Let's go. Right then, should we do a setup then, shall we? Right, we're now in game. We are now in a TC Sandroom. It's a ranked lobby. It's got like 5 people in it, which is a bit unfortunate. And it says 80, 120, and then it recommends a 12 to 14. So we'll go 12. We'll go 12 and 12. I feel like that's fine. It doesn't tell you to change any leverage, I don't believe. So it reckons about 4.8, and then compression. Does it say anything about compression? It says in between 12 and 15 clicks. So we'll go 13. We'll click it for a little bit. Rebound, it recommends 12 to 15. So we'll go 13 again. We'll sort of go a little bit in between. And then, what does it say? So rear suspension, again, recommends about 45 for the rear. Compression, it recommends 12 to 15 again, so we'll go 14 as it was already on 15. We'll change it up a little bit, so it's not all 13. And then, does it have high speed compression? It does not have high speed compression, so we'll leave that stock. Doesn't say to change it, so we won't change it. And then a rebound, it says 12 clicks out, so 12 clicks there. Doesn't have anything for preload, so again we'll leave that stock. Then for gearing, it recommends 1351, which again is stuck as well, and it doesn't have any geometry settings, so I'll put this to race because you know you need race. But yeah, it doesn't say to change anything else. Everything else it says keep it as it is. Everything else is just sort of, you know, changed to anything random, basically. Alright, boys, we are now on the gate. The lobby's filled up a bit, which is nice. And yeah, we're on the ChatGPT setup. From the practice and the few little laps that we've done, it actually felt okay. It felt kind of nice. But yeah, we're going to see how we can do in this race. I believe there's like 14 people in here, 13, 14 people, which for the time that I'm recording this, like, you know, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, not really many people on the game. This is one of the most populated lobbies. It's got like, you know, 14, 15 people in it. I don't quite have the luxury of what Troy does with, you know, just full pub lobbies as soon as you get up in the morning. I don't quite have that luxury. But yeah, we're going to see what we can do. Hopefully we can win on this setup. We'll see if ChatGPT can make a winning setup. Let's see what we can do. Gate should go down any second. But we'll see if ChatGPT has made a winning setup or not. Oh my god. I still don't understand starts. I'm still very bad at them. Don't get T-boned, don't get T-boned, don't get T-boned, don't get T-boned. Oh my god. Farm 14 starts for you there. People just, I don't know how people don't know there's a corner there. Like, this is one of the most like populated tracks in the game, and people still don't know how that corner works. We have 1 retirement already. 1 kid has already retired, and we're literally 2 corners in. Got this guy behind me. He seems pretty good. He seems pretty close to me. It's only a 3-lap race. It's a very, very short race. It's going to be, I don't even know, like 4-minute race, something like that. So if we can get a good start, get up there pretty early. we should be good. Got a good start here, which is nice. So pull away a little bit. But this guy behind me doesn't seem like he's going to be pulling away too much. This section here, it feels a little bit stiff in places. It feels like it doesn't really sit in the flat corner very well. But pretty much everywhere else, it feels alright. It feels fine. It feels a lot more... It feels kind of like stock. It doesn't really feel like I've changed too much on it. But then again, there was only like 3-4 things that were actually changed on the bike. So not a whole bunch have changed. Maybe, like I said, I'll try and do like a Supercross one in the future and see what Supercross setup, because obviously you can get around Farm 14 on a stock setup. Really, you don't really need to change too much on it to make it like somewhat usable around this track. So if we can do that on Supercross, if ChatGPT can make a Supercross setup, that would be very interesting. We'd have to definitely see what that's like. So if you guys do enjoy this video, definitely give it a like and comment down below if you guys want a Supercross version of a ChatGPT setup, and that could be very interesting to do as well. But looks like we pulled about 2 and a bit seconds on the guy behind, and we're gonna see if we can just keep pulling away a little bit. But yeah, we've got Black Hush tonight, or well, it's yesterday technically, so I'm not going to talk about it too much because technically I'm talking in the past here. But yeah, hopefully we can do well. Hopefully we can get another win, extend the championship again. We've got 42-point lead, I believe it is. Hopefully we can do well. And then yeah, we've got Birmingham this Friday, Birmingham Triple Crown, which is very weird to go right back into Triple Crown. I feel like I don't know, I feel like after a week and a bit of break, go right back into Triple Crown. It's sort of like throwing yourself back into the deep end again. So I've got to get a little bit of Supercross practice on the Yamaha. Obviously I've been on the KTM for the last week and a half, just doing outdoors, because we had the GP preseason. I've had Black Hush round 4, GP preseason, and then I've got Black Hush this Wednesday as well. So I don't really have, like, I've not really had a chance to do a lot of Supercross, to be honest. I've pretty much just been doing outdoors. I've had 3 outdoor rounds, you know, in between the Supercross breaks. So just been pretty much getting on that outdoor grind a little bit for some GPs and Black Hush. So if we can just get back on the Yamaha again, get back on the Yami. As soon as we've done Black Hush on Wednesday, I'll get back on the Yamaha and just start running some motos, start doing some races against some pub lobby Supercross lobbies. I did a little bit of hot lapping as well the other day, back on the Yamaha and Supercross, and pretty much carried on where I left off really. I think I got like a mid 46 or something like that when I, like, on the Saturday or Sunday after aerial, which I only did like 10 laps ago. I wanted to see if I can do that COD that people hit, and it was very easy. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I wanted to just to see where it was overlapped by that, so I ended up getting like a 46.5 or 46.6, something like that. And then did like 10-15 laps the other day on Supercross just to get back into the flow of things. It did feel weird. The Yamaha felt very light compared to what this KTM does. So it took me a few laps to sort of get comfortable and get back used to the bike again. But yeah, I did like 10-15 laps, and I did, you know, a 46.4, I think it was, in about 10-15 laps. So yeah, definitely back into the swing of it, I guess you could say. I've not really forgotten how to do Supercross. It took me a little while just to get used to the Yamaha again, so I feel like if we can spend another, like, a day or two just getting comfortable back on the Yamaha again, then yeah, we should be good for Triple Crown. Because obviously, for Triple Crowns, you have to be top 18 to go straight into the main. And a lot of people bring their A games into qualifying for Triple Crowns. So I don't think... Is it in East-West? No, I don't think it is in East-West, is it? So we're probably going to have some of the East or the West coast. I don't actually know what round it is. Like, coast, sorry. I don't know whether it's East or Coast. East or West this Friday. So I have to try and figure that out to see who we're going to have in the 450 class. Because a lot of them come over to the 450 class in between their races. Which is why the last round was, I think everyone enjoyed that round the most, because we had no 250 guys come into it. We had literally not a single 250 guy come into our 450 round, because it was the East-West showdown. Yeah, I don't like that they can come into, like, our group, but then obviously with Coty Shock doing it for Daytona, like, there's nothing you can do. You can't really make it a rule because they do it in real life. So it is annoying, and I feel like a lot of people agree with that it is quite annoying that 250 guys can come into the 450 class, just because it's their week off. But it's weird, there's not really much you can do about it. But yeah, I believe we've pretty much secured the win easily. 16-second lead. This setup actually kind of feels good. I'd love to try out like a harder track at some point. But yeah, ChatGPT has created a winning setup. But yeah, if you guys do want to get the track, obviously it's Farm 14 on Ocean Mods. I'm sure most of you watching this will know the track, but if you don't, there will be a link in the description for you guys if you do want to get it. But yeah, I'd love to do this again at some point on a Supercross track, on a Supercross setup by ChatGPT. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.